Hey guys, it's Thursday and checking in. Um, how is everyone doing? It's almost like I feel like starting a conversation, but I can't really. It's one way. What's up with Dereck? Well, um, I'll start with music business regarding and then I'll show some. I have some CDs. I haven't really had much time to listen to music this week. Um, Regarding the In Dreama show, that's big on. I played our album release show is coming up. We've rehearsed every day. We have today off because Nick, with his crazy self, is playing in Indianapolis either tonight or tomorrow with Tilly and the Wall. I feel for that young man. I'd like to share. I do need to be discreet because business is business, but I can tell you folks this, that um, my relationship with Nick is really solid, and that um, his affairs are transparent to me. I know what's going on with him and his business with Icky and everything. I know everything actually, and he's trying to build something, and I don't blame him, but it's tough. As busy as he is right now, and as much of an ascending person of interest he is, he's still broker than I am. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know this. I mean, we talked and he showed me and everything. It's all building towards something, so hopefully it won't be this way, but that's how cutthroat and rough music business is. Nick is in the public eye a whole lot more than I am. He's got a lot more on his plate than I do. He has a lot of potential things coming up regarding music business, some possibly big things, but he's broke. And it's just the way it is. And so the idea that, Nick's pulling the fast one or I'm getting screwed, no, any musician that attempts to deal with the music business is going to get screwed. Yeah, it's a sad indictment of the business, but if you want to get out there in the public eye, you're going to get screwed. Now I'm not a Katy Perry, so I don't know this, but I'll bet you that Katy Perry is a slave to her success. So you don't you don't escape any way at all. You never escape. If I can remember, I have just a blip from a rehearsal that I can show you. My camera, it modulates out the sound, so you just hear the song start and you can see us, and I'll just show that. I think I can break. I'll try to make a break right here. So it's just about 2 seconds long, but one of the nice perks for the band in Dreama is that because of Nick's involvement with Icky Blossoms now, um, they've been rehearsing at the Faint Studio, so now we get to rehearse at the Faint Studio. Whereas we were rehearsing in my house in the living room, which is crowded as hell. I don't have a basement, so that's where the clip is from. We're at the Faints in one of the rehearsal rooms, so that's a nice perk, having a studio to rehearse at. I'm looking forward to the show. The band, it really is a cool band. That's what's neat. You know, that's why I like Nick. Nick really is an artist. He's a dreamer. He is a dreamer and an idealist, kind of like me. And so, even though he's steady deep into the business, when he turns his amp on and plays the guitar, that's all he's doing is playing his guitar. And every time I love it. In practice, yesterday we got into this big long sonic jam, which is part of Loop Hopper. The end of Loop Hopper on the album, as you know, goes into the space thing, and we do the same thing live. And it's very cool because everyone participates, even Sarah, who practices with us from Icky Blossoms. She's just singing. So on this long space thing, there's nothing for her to do. But I look over and she's tranced out with the rest of us. It's a beautiful thing. It's a wonderful thing. So I guess the main thing on my mind is the most important thing about being involved in music is still the music in the moment. We're wrestling with business because we're trying to make something for ourselves. You know, people are able to make a living with their art, even if only for short times. That's what Nick, and so I'll say we, in that sense, is what we're trying to do. It's exhausting, but it's also exciting. Also got to hear the Faint rehearsing, last couple days, and working on some new material. There will be a new Faint album next year. They're now at a point already where it's like Joel who? I mean, I like Joel Peterson, the original bass player who left the band, but they have picked up and moved on. And I like what they're doing, and it's real solid. I dare say that Faint fans are going to be real pleased with this new material. A little more. I may show some records. I went to the Conduits show last night. Their going away show for going to Europe, and the band has really grown. But again, it also shows me how the nature of bands, which is real fragile. Two of the Conduits members who made the record are gone already. They have a new bass player, Sarah Bertuldo, and another guitar player. And they're ready for Europe. Jenna is just stunning as a lead singer, and she's really belting it out now. I love it because she just goes for it. She sings down here, and she's a little thin beauty, but when she gets on that mic, you folks are in Europe, go see Conduits. You won't be disappointed. It was really good last night. Big surprise was this band from Lincoln. One of the opening bands was this band called Universe Contest. They gave me a CD. They were a pleasant surprise because, number one, they don't sound like everyone. That's one of the problems I have with trends and hipster bands and just trendiness, is that everyone sounds the same. And Sarah Bertuldo's new band, See Through Dresses, played first. They were pretty good, but they sound nondescript. And Sarah, if you watch this, I don't mean you any insult. Matter of fact, giving you this feedback might help. You as a, I do think you watch, Sarah. You as a personality have a lot to go on. Little bitty Filipino girl. Looks like a little girl. She's a woman. Looks like a girl. Rocking out with that white SG. I think, Sarah, you have potential to be a star. The band See Through Dresses, your drummer is very good. I heard a couple good songs. There's some good songs waiting to come out. Sounds too samey. Sounds too much like, I can't even say it. It's almost nondescript. Sounds like another indie band from Nebraska. That's not a good thing, in my opinion. Universe Contest didn't sound like everyone. Matter of fact, they started off very interesting with a ambient droney thing, and then they went into a shoegaze thing that went into a Sonic Youth thing. But those are just references because I haven't played this yet, but on stage they impressed me. They were good. They would have blown Conduits away, except Conduits is just so damn strong. You know what I'm saying? Conduits has got it going on. I mean, really do. It's their presence on stage. And then Roger Lewis, who was in Neva DeNova and The Good Life, Victor Lewis, the jazz drummer's nephew. Roger's had dreadlocks for ages. He cut them. He's short, he's a very handsome man, but it was like, whoa, he cut his dreadlocks. Wow. So last night was cool. I hope I don't forget to show the little clip of in Dreama practicing. And I think I got a couple of pictures from last night I can put on here as well. So, I'll keep it short. Mainly just, all the other thing I want to say is the few videos that I have been catching these last few days, the VC is on fire. You know, the VC is an entity of its own. It grows on Facebook, it grows here. I can't possibly be connected to everyone. Not even going to try anymore. I did actually try for a while there. But the VC is strong and streaming. It belongs to everyone that participates. I like seeing that. That's what it looks like. People are just doing their thing and interacting with each other and having fun with this, and just keep on doing it, okay? I love it. I love it. There's a lot of videos that I'm missing. I think Anders has a new video. I try to catch Anders, and I'll see if I can do that today. Another thing is there's a new guy on Facebook, Matt, who has asked me to participate in a podcast. And he sent me the questions, and I'll try to get to that today. I may not get to it until next week. The other thing I'm going to do today is the band's not practicing, but I'm going to practice my setup. The way that we play, there's a lot left to chance to my parts. I mean, my parts are set, but the way that I weave into the psychedelic part is completely left up to me. And so I'm going to practice today. I keep getting new ideas, and they mostly work, but my challenge is I play keyboard, bass, and the computer, and sometimes all in one song, and then switch. And so I'm going to practice today. I'm really looking forward to the show. One last thing before I show some music. Yesterday, after I responded to Vance's horror stories thread, I was listening to the NPR, the usual crap, and then I just, something came on that just really struck me. I said, I want to talk about this. So I made a video, but I made the video not with the intention of uploading it, because I really, really speak my mind about a couple things, a couple of issues that seem to be very divisive issues here in America. But I went ahead and spoke out loud because I have these thoughts, and I wanted to see if I could get my thoughts out verbally. And I got some of it out. But the thing is, I know that me expressing my opinion about some of these things, I don't know how it can't inflame some people, and that's not the purpose. I'm just expressing my thoughts, but I say some things very pointedly. I haven't uploaded it. I've kept it because part of me wants to upload it, because I think there's part of what I'm saying that someone could benefit from. But on the opposite hand, there's other folks who will just be livid. You know, they'll be, they'll probably want to run me out of town because of things I've said. If you're interested in seeing it, that's kind of what I'm going at. If I get enough people saying, well, we'd like to see what you said, I'll go ahead and take the risk of taking on the public backlash, because I'm saying it right up front. I can just see it. All I'm going to do is load a video where I just honestly express my opinion, and I can just see the haters and what I consider idiots and small-minded people coming out of the woodwork once they hear me say something they don't like. Just jump all over my shit. Let me know if you want to see the video. Anyway, last night before I went to the show, I had a little bit of time, and I played some records, but mainly what I did was I was digging through my CDs, because I've just got layers. Compilations was a recent thread, and I just came across this bunch of compilation CDs all stuck together, because over the years, I take freebies when I can get them. So, for example, when I went to South by Southwest in 2007, here's a Rounder Records sampler from that I still have. And this is that country type of stuff that I just don't like. These people are good at what they do, but I'm not going to listen to it. Here's the one from 2008. Once again, there's probably some good songs on here, but Ween is on here, I see. Dean and Britta from Galaxy 500, right? a lot of times it's the music that puts me off. You know, I know that there are a lot of really good songs that are in the country's style. Neil Young can get past, can somehow do it, but a lot of people can't. It's like I hear that or whatever, and it's like I don't even care, you know. But I know there's good songs, and that's the power of friendship. It's like there's some music that I'll never play by myself, but with a friend, yeah, I'll listen to it with you. Here's one from ADA, the distributor that many labels work with, including Team Love. Here's their fall sampler for 2006. 2 discs. What we have on here is everyone from Jerry Lee Lewis to Yola Tango to M. Ward. Cursive is on here. Star Sailor, Basement Jacks, Tapes and Tapes, Shearwater, Headlights, Silver Sun Pickups, Rat-a-Tat, Lucero. That's what I like about keeping these is, again, sometimes you just want to just maybe hear something or it's here and you just read, oh, I can hear what so-and-so sounds like. This is a cool one I'm glad I kept. The Real Trip, Further Self-Evident Truths. This is put out by Moonshine Rising High. And these are some wonderful remixes of Wagon Christ, Air Liquid, Ride, remixed by Portishead is on here. Ruby and Black Dog. That's a nice one. This one I was real happy I kept. Vintage R&S. This is a great techno label out of Belgium, I'm pretty sure. This is awesome. This starts off with Aphex Twin. This is a good one. What else is on here? Aphex Twin, Joey Beltram, Sun Electric, Kenichi, I was just talking about him. Musique. This is good. Great Expectations from the live XFM show 1993. This is all live stuff from that. Live tracks from The Cure, Catherine Wheel, Franken Walters, and Damon Albarn and Graham Coxon from Blur, among others, are on here. Live tracks exclusive to this. That's pretty cool. This is not a comp, but I found it, and I'm glad I have it. It's Bellatrix, Jedi Wannabe. What's cool about this is it's on the Fierce Panda label. Fierce Panda is a small label that brought us Coldplay and some other cool bands. So I'm glad I have that. This I have, and I tried to get into it last night. It still sucks. Governor. But I'm keeping it. It's, you know, there's something about it that makes me think this is some kind of item, someone's history. I'm just going to keep it. And then here's another, Hypnotic Sounds, 17 Trips in Trance, with the cool 3D cover. Or, I forget the word. But this is good. Future Sound of London is on here. System 7, LCD, Kraft Welt, Australasia, Juno Reactor. This is awesome. Yeah. Holophonic, Komikino. Yeah, nice. Lenticular, that's what you call that. And then this one, the big hard disk. Sheep on Drugs, The Orb, Yellow, Material, William Burroughs. Yeah, those are my kind of comps. So I just barely spoke about anything it feels like, and it's 18 minutes. I keep forgetting. I got some more VC Love. This is bad. I will, because I keep forgetting. CDs are easy to forget. Anthony Camplone from Australia, who's one of the administrators of Facebook now. I passed my administration role on to him. But he sent me one of his old CDs. He was in a metal band called Kurgan. And this is called Bizarre Lasagna. That is a terrible cover, Anthony. You said don't take it seriously. And you're right, I don't take the cover seriously, but you guys can play. The thing that I notice about the sound of the band is that you guys sound like, you know, you love Metallica. That's what it sounds like. But it's tight. You know, not really paying any attention to the lyrics, because it seems like that's not the point. There's Anthony with the long hair playing bass on here. You guys are tight, and it sounds like it's well recorded. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much. Okay, folks, let me know. I'm sure some of you want to hear, see see what I have to say. But again, I just lay it on the line. I just really just, yeah, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but some folks will take it disrespectfully. I listen to the news and I hear about how people are suing now in football games, stuff that is part of the game. It's like, you know, common sense has left the planet. Things are not getting better. We are getting sicker, dumber, crazier, and stupider and more shallow. Things are not getting better. We're getting crazier. People suing each other because of something you tweeted. Are you kidding me? And this is where things are at. So, yeah, I'm going to always speak up. If it burns bridges for me having opportunities, I'll just live with it. It's like, God dang, things are crazy. I got to speak my mind before it makes, otherwise I want to just explode.